Hey, hey, who's the ding dong? This guy is. I'm embarrassed. You're embarrassing me, people. And I gotta show you. Because I was wrong. Why am I a ding dong? Because I assumed. And when you assume, you make an a-hole out of you and me, I think is how the old saying goes, or something close to that. So yesterday, when we was looking at this Chevrolet, that would throw the forward drive light if you left it in 4 low, and you look at the switch and you say, well, that's weird, they're looking at data, we don't know why it doesn't work because everything looks right. How about this there, Mr. O? How about you run the RPOs to see if this thing has a 2-speed active transfer case? The answer to that is no, it does not. This is the old NPO, the old single speed. And the reason the 4 low doesn't work is because it doesn't have 4 low. Dummy. Now yesterday I should have been my first clue when I programmed that transfer case control module, and it didn't ask me for an RPO, which I thought was weird because I know that these vehicles can take a couple different transfer cases. However, I didn't look into it any further than that and just moved on with our life. The front axle showed up. We got one of those babies used. The used car guy said fix it. He bought it for peanuts. And the market's hot right now. So let's get this switch out of here without cutting my finger off. We'll be in good shape. So somebody gave it the old switcheroo. That's the sucky part about auction cars, folks. You never know what you're going to get. So you got that little guy. We'll save that for future reference because that one seems to work. However, this is the switch that belongs in the car. If your 4 low doesn't work, order this switch. Eliminate it. It is peculiar or curious that they have one programming in the transfer case module for all the different transfer cases, or the couple, you know, because this could have a 2-speed active or a single speed, at least according to service data. There we go. We'll put that in. The 4 low problems are fixed. It is interesting that the software shows 4 low. Now when you go in with the scan tool, you have to select what transfer case this vehicle has. I select it based on what switch it has. I don't look it up. However, I guess in the future we may have to. What a ding dong. Oh well. I guess now that we've solved that big mystery, we'll start taking the jiggly bits out here. Technically, for the record, I was right. I told you the switches were pretty failure prone. I can't really redeem myself from that one, folks. But let's be honest. Who goes through and checks the RPO codes on every junker that they work on? Not this guy. You take it for granted sometimes, but the worst part about auction cars, they can't talk to you. You know, you can't talk to the lady who owns it where she tells you this story like, oh yeah, my brother-in-law, he worked for GM in '87 until he hurt his back, and now he lives in Florida on disability. He did some work on it. You know, you get the story. Auction cars, well, you just never know. I don't think these front axles are too tough to do, so we'll take and zippy zap out the bolts here. Wrong way, baby. So these hold the front axles in, which we should be able to leave right stationary. I don't think we got to pull the whole axle themselves, the axle shafts. I think we'll have enough room. Yeah, so they'll push back because we should be able to set this straight down, is my guess. Let's pull the plug, get that drizzling in a bucket. Of course, we've already seen the chunk of metals. Ooh, there it is. So metallic. So shiny. So many pieces. Yeah, that one's all boogered up. Seems like a guy would buy a new snap ring for his impact here. But he doesn't. old devil cut bastard does a nice job. I don't know if that's what kind of file it is, but that's what we're gonna call it. That may work a little bit better. Ooh, almost right in a bucket of gear oil. That baby hanging right there. Might be easier to go all up above it. We'll throw a zip tie around there, just kind of keep our shaft out of our way. Let her hang for a minute. Just coming back, huh? You're like it's smoking hot as ever. Oh. Just FYI. Throwing that out there. So we going on a date tonight, or what are we doing?
Yeah, where you wanna
go? Boom, you know where I want to go.
Downtown.
Downtown. That's right, baby.
Nothing downtown here.
That's right. Not in Avoca.
No.
Smells like your favorite smell out here, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. So happy to be hanging out here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So.
What are you fixing there?
Oh, you know, the old classic differential. And made a mistake there, which I already enlightened you on. Of course, you might not have been listening to me. You might have just been going,
No.
Giving me that blank stare you usually give me when I try to talk car stuff to you.
I heard you. I even asked you questions about it.
Yeah, you got questions, I got answers.
What?
You got questions, I got answers.
Of course you do.
Looks like she's ready to drop out, Miss though.
Let me get it for you?
You want to grab on one end, I'll unhook the other?
Not
Oh,
really.
okay. I was gonna say. How about if I hold it and you unbolt it?
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Let me unbolt this side first. This could be a horribly bad idea.
So, ready to jump away? Stand clear?
Yeah, I'd get right out of the way there if you have to. I don't know how heavy this thing is. However heavy it is, we gotta act like it's not really that heavy.
The delivery guy got it out by himself.
Oh.
With the skid.
With a skid?
With
over his head though?
No.
Okay.
Am I doing something here?
Yep, you are in a second. You're gonna want this socket.
Okay. Turn it by hand. Just this side.
This tool.
Okay.
Got it? And you're gonna go on that nut.
Which nut?
These nuts!
Really, which nut?
Right here.
Is it all set to go?
I think so.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Don't just hammer it. Just rock, rock. You give her a little rock. Okay, you got it. I was expecting a little more.
Oh, you better keep expecting.
Yeah, in case I drop it straight on my head. Yeah. There she is. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Really
It
ain't
ain't
much.
nothing.
Really ain't much over here. All right, you did it, Mrs. O. Good job.
There you go.
Good thing we got that expensive transmission jack. Oh. Just kidding, that's really not that heavy. That's it, folks. Let's go get the new one. I guess to answer that question, yes, I still need you.
Do you need me for this job?
Not for this particular job. I need you for other things. But I think, folks, what we'll do, look at that. Our engine mount is right here in our face. Let's not put this front axle in until we get an engine mount, because look at that. Because we can double charge this guy. We can be like, yeah, that engine mount was a son of a bee to do. Right? Isn't, no? All right, never mind. We can save ourselves a whole bunch of butt ache.
Well, I think you're getting dripped on.
Where? With what?
Some stinky stuff. I don't know if that's the stinky stuff.
Ooh.
It's dripping.
Girl, that stink. Oh, yeah. It's oozing out of the axle.
Oh, there's a green.
I don't know.
Is it, what is it? Is that antifreeze?
I don't know. Here, get a
Looks
little whiff.
No,
What's it
it's
smell like? Get a
dripping.
whiff.
You're gonna drip it on me.
Oh. Give me the old dirty Sanchez. Oh, that's gear oil. It was probably leaking out of the end of this axle, would be my assumption. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's make sure we got the good used one, and we'll carry this off on part 3, I'm thinking.
Can you tell by just looking at it? Or do you have to put it in? Wow.
Wow, Mrs. O.
I gotta get out of
You
here.
get out of here. I can tell by looking at it and reading the numbers off it.
Oh, okay.
You don't always got to put it in to find out if it's good or not. All right, calm down. Here's our used one, folks. So numbers match. There was only 2 options. I think it was 308s or 355 gear ratio, I think. I gave them the RPO code. The tags here match. This is supposedly has 115,000, I think 118,000, somewhere around there. At any rate, it's better than that, which has 200 and something. So we'll be in good shape. And it was relatively inexpensive in comparison to tearing this apart and fixing anything that was wrong with it. These are a dime a dozen, and we get the actuator and stuff with it. I'm not going to have that stinking motor mount until Monday, which I knew initially, but I didn't think that this was going to make it any easier. Even though you can't see crap right now, I think it's going to make it easier. So we need to wait. So we need to put the binders on and go for a part 3, because why not? And today's Friday, so it's date night, all right, I guess. And so we're gonna go out probably to a place called Cider Creek. It's over in Canasteel, New York. If you ever get a chance to go visit, really good. You know, kind of, you know, bar type food, but lots of different types of cider and local craft brew beers and whatnot. So a good place to go, hang out. And it's all back roads to get there too, so that's even better. Why don't you take a little back road down into that comment section, the comments, the concerns, the Insta, the Facebook, you know the drill, folks. Stay tuned for part 3. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.